Let's cure our burnout, peeps. Watching Vlogmas. Let's go. Will I eat all 5? Hyping yourself up. Dinner. Good evening, everyone. It has been a while since I've done a YouTube video. By the time this goes up, I think it'll be about 3 weeks, which is a really long time. But anyways, I've been feeling a little bit tired, fatigued, low energy recently, and I think it's because I've been on the verge of burnout. Trying to balance too many things at once with creating content and also just some life stuff, general life stuff, nothing serious or anything. And it's just got on top of me a little bit. So I think what I'm in need of is just things that are gonna fill my cup back up again, so I have the energy to tackle these things that I need to do in life. So I've just got back from work, tidied up a little bit, put a wash on, and now I need to go out and get stuff for dinner, and I'm feeling comfort food. I mean, at the moment I think it's like 24 degrees out, but this sounds really weird, but I'm craving a pie with mash and gravy and tender stem broccoli, to be precise. And yeah, I'm feeling that, so I think that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. So I need to go out to Tesco and do that. If the weather holds up, it is looking a bit cloudy. Yeah, it is looking a little bit cloudy, as you can see. And then I want to have a gaming session on Stardew Valley. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday. Yesterday I was just in such a funk when I came back from work. I was meant to film yesterday and I tried filming and I was just so frustrated because I couldn't get my words out, and I was like, my brain just can't get out what I need to get out. So I had a nap and then whilst my boyfriend made dinner, I cleaned the bathroom. Teamwork. Tonight hopefully is going to be a little bit more chill. Let's cure our burnout, peeps. Also, I'm officially now a Stanley girl. It's not focusing. Ta-da! Why don't you want to focus on my bottle? Come on. So I got that as part of my Prime Day purchases. I always like to wait to Prime Day, even though it comes around like once or twice a year, to get things that I need, but for cheaper. I mean, don't get me wrong, the bottle was not any cheaper than it normally is, I don't think. I think it was like £42, which is ridiculous for a water bottle. And I always used to say when they first became popular, just didn't like them, didn't take to them, but my mind was changed. So room update, it's still looking the exact same. And hopefully by my next stream, I'll have a little bit of a better setup going. Obviously, I'm not streaming this week because I have a family barbecue to go to. On my way home earlier, it smelled like barbecue and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a barbecue. Even though it's meant to be raining. And it's actually really cloudy today, and then next Sunday, I'm gonna be on holiday. And that has come around super quickly. I've been trying to get ready for holiday, like going to the gym, which I hate. But I have a yoga class with my friend tomorrow. I actually need to book it because I haven't done that yet, but I'm excited to do that. Something a little bit different to what I normally do, which is usually nothing. Started to get some holiday clothes out there. That's what that pile is there. Also down there are my wood therapy tools. They're supposed to be really good for like lymphatic drainage and water retention. And I found that when being on the pill, I had a lot of water retention, and I've noticed being off it for a month now, it has sort of started to fall off a little bit. Not fall off, but you know what I mean. It's started to go away, which is good. And hopefully the wood therapy just helps move the rest along a little bit, because it's not nice when you feel all puffy and bloated, and apparently those are meant to help. So I've only done one session so far, and I actually felt really good after. Like, felt like the blood was flowing and all of that. It is a little bit painful, I'm not gonna lie, but you just sort of get used to it after a while. So also, I got a mic arm for when I have my desk set up, because at the moment my mic just sort of sits on my little laptop desk. Before I had a laptop desk, it sat on boxes, which was not ideal at all. So I've got a little mic arm now. It's in white. My mic is obviously black, but you know, I might be able to get skin for it, who knows. But anyways, I'm gonna head to Tesco and get bits for dinner, have my dinner, and yeah. me and Alex have just had dinner. We had pie, mash and broccoli, and it was so good. Just what I needed. And now we've got Gossip Girl on the TV, but I'm gonna also game for a little bit. I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley because I've been really getting into that recently. Well, into it again. So guys, it's the next day. I did my hot yoga class with my friend and it was really, really good. I was very, very sweaty, don't get me wrong, but it was amazing and I can't wait to go again. I've just washed my hair as well, which is why it looks a little bit weird. I'm gonna see what it looks like when I air dry it. So what I'm gonna be doing this evening is just chill, watch a bit of YouTube. This sounds really weird because we're in July, but I've been watching Zoe Suggs' old Vlogmas videos. I have free will. I can exercise my free will the way I want, and right now that is watching Vlogmas because I love that time of year. It's genuinely one of my favorite times of year. I've got some granola here. I've put way too much milk in, but I find granola slightly dry to eat anyway, so the more milk really the better. Stick on a bit of YouTube. I'm on 2016 at the moment. I've started from the beginning because she's got her playlists and I'm working my way through from the first one she did, which I think was 2013, and I love it. Got my big bottle of water here to rehydrate after that yoga session. I also will probably end up gaming a little bit as well, and who knows, I might do an eye mask. I do feel very relaxed. I haven't put up any content tonight, which is low-key stressing me out a little bit, but there's always tomorrow and the next day and the next day, so it's fine. I hate not being consistent, and it's always harder when you go back to it after a bit of a stint of not posting. I find just because I get really nervous too. I don't know what it is, don't know why. But I'm just gonna try and push past that tomorrow and upload my first post in probably over a week, so. But so far, my after work routines, they're not routines because every day is different. This is what I find difficult, is every day after work looks different. And trying to stick to a certain routine just ends up stressing me out more, especially when my day doesn't fit around the routine, you know? So instead of stressing out about it, I'm just gonna work with what is happening on the day. Now I'm watching Vlogmas with a bowl of granola. I'm fully moisturized head to toe. My hair is freshly washed and I feel great. I feel very, very relaxed. And I think the yoga has definitely helped with that. So I'm definitely going again. But yeah, I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night. Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. We have finished work for the week and I am ready to relax tonight. For dinner tonight, we are making ramen. I need to put all this in the freezer before it melts. Not melts, but you know, frosts. So we're having ramen with a few other little bits. We have a supermarket near us which specializes in Asian cuisine, and they just have like a whole wall dedicated to ramen, although I have to say the ramen selection sometimes isn't as good, but this is the haul. We've got some shrimp creamy tom yum flavor. I know that's not how you say it. We've got some shao mai, however you pronounce that. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation here. Hagao. We've got some vegetable dumplings as well. I might have a couple of these as a snack. And then some prawn wontons. Can you tell I like prawn? That is dinner tonight. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is have a couple of these vegetable dumplings. Just need to see how long they take to cook. As like a little snack, because Alex is working a bit later tonight because he has to help them in the kitchen. Oh, these only need to be microwaved, so I could probably do that. I think I'm going to go with the prawn wontons because all you have to do is microwave them. So yummy. It's in a Sichuan mala sauce. I don't think I've ever had that, I'm not going to lie. So we'll see how that tastes. But I think it's meant to be spicy. I'm going to heat these up in the microwave. Have this as a snack whilst I upload a post for tonight. And then edit my vlog at some point tonight, even though it is really freaking hot. What is that on the floor? Maybe have a bath, but it is really hot, so I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that. But I really want to use my bath bomb because I haven't used any yet. Yeah, I'm gonna crack on. Let's go. Let's eat. Okay, right. There's 5 wontons in here. Okay. Will I eat all 5? I need to put all this away because it's going to start defrosting. Come on. Is anyone else terrified of breaking a nail every time they try and open a packet? Ah, that's cool. They just look like this. Wait, is this from Frozen? Yes, microwave from Frozen. Remove out of packaging. Pierce film several places. Maybe I should do this. Yeah. Microwave one. Ooh, that is strong. Woohoo! Right. It's ready. So we've got a very similar setup to yesterday. Got my prawn wontons here. I've had one, it tastes really good. And I'm watching more Zoe vlogs. I finished 2016 Vlogmas, and then I moved on to when they moved into their house, their big house, because I love watching that stuff. I just love their house. So I'm gonna continue watching that and sort out a post for this evening. Good evening, everybody. So I didn't film much of last night. Alex finished work later than we thought he would, so we didn't end up making the ramen, so I'm going to make it tonight instead. It's the next day for reference. So I've got my little makeshift steaming situation here. Currently watching Love Island. Don't judge me. Ooh, nice little coffee stain there. I'm going to have a couple of these dumplings. 2 of these, 2 of those. And my ramen. But I'm gonna prop you up here. I hope you can see me. I put up a post on my Instagram yesterday, basically talking a little bit about how I've been feeling a bit burnt out recently. Everyone was really nice about it, and when you really think about it, no one really cares if you're taking that much time away. People will not hold it against you if you're away for a little bit. The fact that everyone was so nice about it, and they were like, you just need to rest, like take the time to chill out and gather yourself. Like, everyone has been really nice in the comments and over messages. But that's what you need from people and your community online. Like, that's what you need from people. But I do want to start posting regularly again. I think August is going to be a good time for that. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I'm balancing life stuff with content and being able to just make that a part of my life, because it's something that I really want to pursue, and it's a dream of mine to be able to do this full time and work for myself and all of that. So I want to take it seriously. I want to make it a part of my life, and with that comes that finding that hard balance of making time for things in your life over content making, because it's not your full-time job, but then because you want it to be your full-time job, you've got to make it a part of your life. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what I'm struggling with at the moment, but it's something that I want to get better at. So even though my community is really small at the moment, I still feel really happy that it's developing, and you know, I get people making really nice comments on my videos and my posts. It's not that many people, obviously, but it's still nice to hear, even from just one person, you know. And I always appreciate the lovely comments that are left on my videos and my streams. Even in streams, I love I love it when stream pops off and we're all just having a little chin wag. I love it. But anyways, I'm gonna cook my ramen. Whoa, it's hot. But anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is don't feel guilty for feeling burnt out for doing something that you really want to do. But instead of grappling with the feeling of, do I continue to burn myself out so I can do this for a living, or do I rest up a bit and then come back when I'm ready? Whilst you're grappling with that feeling, and this could be with anything, not just with content creation, just remember that you have people still supporting you no matter what. And one of those people needs to be yourself. You need to be hyping yourself up, pulling yourself out of those doom scrolling holes that you get into, which I sort of got into today. And it's usually because you feel that overwhelmed, the easiest thing to do is scroll, but then you end up overwhelming yourself even more with the content you're consuming. Make a list of self-care activities that you like to do that help you bring yourself back to reality. Do you know what I mean? Away from your phone, away from social media and doom scrolling, whatever it is. Yeah, it could be a physical activity. It could be something in your home that makes you feel really nice and cozy and just forget about the world for a little bit. That's what I like to do sometimes. Sometimes I just need to switch off, and that can look like gaming, colouring, watching a comfort series. Just listen to your body. You don't have to schedule in exactly what you're going to do, which is what I have tried doing in the past. And then when you actually get to it, you don't want to do it because you've scheduled it in. And it's like, oh, well, I have to do it because I've put it on my calendar, even though I don't feel like doing it right now. I felt like doing it earlier when I scheduled it in, but now I don't. And that's fine. Just block out time for you, yourself, your time. If you're anything like me, seeing it on your calendar sometimes makes you think, I really don't want to do that now. It doesn't have to be every day. I know realistically, probably not everyone can do that every day, but as often as you can, at least once a week, schedule some time for yourself because it's important to have that me time. And that's what I'm going to try and do more of in and around busy life stuff. But just don't punish yourself for feeling tired and not wanting to do the things you've set yourself to do. Yeah, if that helps any of you watching, I hope it does. But I'm gonna continue making my ramen. I think my stuff will be steamed by now, so I'm gonna check on that. I just want to say thank you for all the continued support, even when I'm not here as much. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye. Oh, I just hit myself in the nose. Bye.